Today on our 2014 Subaru Outback, we're going to be doing a test fit of the Kuat Trio. This is going to be your roof rack mounted bike rack. And it's going to be part number TR02. If you look up on top of our Outback, we do have our stock and factory roof rails already in place. We're going to be mounting this to it today. First step is going to be to slide in your screws and put on your thumb screws on the end of it, or slide in your bolts and put your thumb screws on the end of it with the ones already partially assembled. That way when you get it up here, all you gotta do is slide it under. Next thing we're gonna do is come up here on the front. And looking at this, you're gonna wanna push it over just a little bit so you have clearance with your chrome tensioner and tightener here for the skewer. Right. You have two U-bolts. Slide the U-bolt underneath and into the holes. Once you have it in those holes, just hold it temporarily while you get your nuts to go on it. One side is threaded and the other side has an Allen key. Place it on there. And just get it enough so the other one doesn't fall out while you place the next one on. All right, let's put the one on the other side. All right, and place the nuts on it. All right, once we got those on there, hand tighten like, we're going to come back to the back, lift this piece up and get it under there before we get it tightened, because if we tighten it up too much, we won't be able to really bend this up or pull it up to get underneath of it. So we'll pull off that thumb screw, slide that bracket around that bolt, like so, and then put that thumb screw on the bottom of it. All right, now that we got our bracket on, let's move back up to the front. We'll tighten that up all the way, and then we'll tighten up the back to finish it off. You want to try and get it as even as possible. And this Allen key does come included in your kit, so it'll make it a little bit easier so you don't have to search around for one. All right, once you have that one all tight, let's move to the back here. We'll tighten up these thumb screws. Getting the bike on is easy. It's getting everything assembled. It's going to take you a little bit of time just because they are some pretty long-winded bolts. And you want to make sure that you have it on here securely for when you hit the road. And what I'm doing here is I'm just holding up that bracket against the bottom. That way it makes it a little bit easier to turn these wing nuts. All right, with that nice and tight, now we're ready to prep it for our bike. First step in prepping it for our bike is to make sure that your tensioner here is loose and undone for the skewer, and that you have enough room on both sides of the skewer to bite your forks. Now you notice on the one side you do have a thumb screw, or not a thumb screw, but a nut with teeth on it, and this is adjustable so you can get it to your certain fork size. On the back, we're just going to undo that strap, and then we'll grab our bike. All right, you want to place your bike up on the back part first, which makes it easier to tip it up. Then place the forks into the skewer like so. Now your bike will rest here while you're trying to get everything together, so you won't need to hold it while you're trying to do this. All right. We'll see how our tension is. We'll need to loosen it up just a little bit, so I'll loosen up that nut on the other side. That was a little too much. All right, you just want it to click in because it will bite. All right, from there, move to the back. And we'll slide this under the meaty portion of our wheel. And you want to make sure that you have an even amount of distance between your spokes so when you pass through your strap, that it does not damage it. And you just want to pull down on that to secure it. And now your bike's ready to hit the road on your new Kuat Trio. Part number TR02 on our 2014 Subaru Outback. Let's see how it does on our test course.
Here you see it out on our test course. First is the slalom, which shows the side-to-side action to simulate turning corners or evasive maneuvers. Next are the alternating speed bumps, which show you the twisting action such as hitting a pothole, road debris, or going over a curb. Finally, we will finish with the solid speed bumps, which show the up and down action to simulate a parking garage or coming out of a driveway.